First things first, it's essential to understand that canceling your LegalZoom LLC is really a two-part process. Part 1 involves managing your services with LegalZoom, and Part 2, which is far more critical, is the legal dissolution of your LLC with the state in which it was formed. Many people mistakenly believe that simply stopping LegalZoom's recurring charges is enough, but that couldn't be further from the truth. LegalZoom is a service provider that helped you form your LLC. They don't own your LLC. Your LLC is a legal entity registered with the state, and that registration needs to be formally terminated. So, let's address Part 1, managing your LegalZoom services. If you're looking to stop any ongoing subscriptions or services you have with LegalZoom related to your LLC, such as registered agent services or compliance services, you have a few options. The easiest way is usually through your LegalZoom online dashboard. Log into your account, navigate to My Account, and then look for Subscriptions or Payments. There, you should find an option to view your active subscriptions and cancel them. It's often a more, midline horizontal ellipsis, icon, or a direct Cancel Subscription link next to the relevant service. If you can't find it there, or prefer speaking to someone, LegalZoom's Customer Care Center is available by phone. Their number is typically listed on their website under Contact Us. Be prepared to provide your order details and other relevant account information. You can also try sending an email to their customer care, but keep in mind that email requests might take a bit longer to process. Now, here's a crucial point regarding LegalZoom's registered agent service. If you plan to keep your LLC active for any period after canceling LegalZoom's registered agent service, you must appoint a new registered agent in your state or act as your own, if permissible by law. Failing to have a registered agent can lead to your LLC losing its good standing with the state and potentially administrative dissolution, which isn't the same as a proper voluntary dissolution. LegalZoom will likely require proof that you've assigned a new registered agent before fully canceling their service. Now, let's move on to the most important part. Part 2. Legally dissolving your LLC with the state. This is where the real work happens, and it's essential to get it right. Dissolving an LLC is often referred to as winding up the business. There are generally several key steps involved, regardless of whether you used LegalZoom for formation. Step 1. Make the formal decision to dissolve. If you're a single-member LLC, this decision is entirely yours. However, if you have multiple members, you'll need to hold a formal meeting and vote to dissolve the LLC. This decision should be documented in a written resolution, and the voting process should follow the guidelines outlined in your LLC's operating agreement. If you don't have an operating agreement, you'll need to adhere to your state's LLC laws regarding member voting and dissolution. This formal vote is crucial for maintaining proper corporate governance. Step 2. Notify creditors and settle debts. This is a critical step to avoid future liabilities. You need to inform all your creditors that your business is closing. This notice should include a deadline for them to submit claims for payment. Most states have specific requirements for this notice, often ranging from 90 to 180 days. Even if your state doesn't explicitly require it, notifying creditors is a good business practice that helps ensure all financial obligations are met before you formally dissolve. This includes everything from outstanding loans and vendor invoices to credit card balances. You absolutely want to clear all your debts before distributing any remaining assets to members. Step 3. Handle taxes and obtain tax clearance. You'll need to contact federal, state, and local tax authorities to determine any outstanding tax obligations and how to file your final tax returns. This includes income tax, sales tax, and especially payroll taxes if you had employees. In some states, you'll need to obtain a consent to dissolution or a tax clearance certificate, confirming that your LLC has paid all its state taxes, before you can file your dissolution papers. When filing your final tax returns, make sure to indicate that this is the LLC's last return. This prevents any future tax liabilities from mistakenly being assessed against your dissolved entity. Don't forget to cancel your Employer Identification Number, EIN, with the IRS once all tax matters are settled. Step 4. Cancel licenses and permits. If your LLC held any federal, state, or local business licenses or permits, you need to contact the issuing authorities to cancel them. This could include professional licenses, trade licenses, or general business licenses. If you had a doing business as DBA registration, you should cancel that as well. Step 5. File articles of dissolution with the state. This is the official legal step that terminates your LLC's existence with the state. Just as you filed articles of organization to form your LLC, you'll file articles of dissolution or a similar document, depending on your state, with the same state agency, typically the Secretary of State's office. LegalZoom can assist with this step, offering a dissolution service package. For a fee, LegalZoom will prepare and file these documents on your behalf, which can be a huge time saver and provide peace of mind that the paperwork is handled correctly. If you opt to do it yourself, you'll need to find the specific form on your state's Secretary of State website, fill it out accurately, and pay any associated filing fees. Forms, procedures, and fees vary significantly from state to state, so always double-check your specific state's requirements. Step 6. Wind up internal affairs and close accounts. This involves a few final internal steps. Collect accounts receivable. Try to collect any outstanding payments owed to your LLC before you formally close. Sell assets. If your LLC owned any assets, you'll need to sell them off. Distribute remaining assets. After all debts, taxes, and final expenses are paid, any remaining cash or assets should be distributed to the LLC members according to your operating agreement. Close business bank accounts. Once all financial transactions are complete and all checks have cleared, close your LLC's bank accounts. Retain records. It's crucial to keep copies of all your LLC's records, including formation documents, operating agreements, financial statements, tax returns, and the dissolution documents for several years. The IRS generally recommends keeping tax records for at least 3 to 7 years. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.